Another warning about e-cigarettes, as new reports indicate some people who have vaped developed lung disease.
It's no secret it's a deadly addiction, one that could quite literally take your breath away. According to the World Health Organization, tobacco kills more than 8 million people every year, making it one of the biggest public health threats the world has ever faced.
More deaths than from alcohol plus prescription drugs plus illicit drugs put together.
So when e-cigarettes were introduced, marketed as a safer alternative, they seemed like the answer for addicts like Jay.
Got introduced to vaping and I quit instantly. It was 3 days, I think. I tried a cigarette after vaping and I couldn't do it, and that was it.
He was a heavy smoker and over the years had tried everything from hypnosis to prescription medication.
Within the first few weeks you would notice a change. No wheezing, no bad breathing, my skin looked better, I don't stink like an ashtray.
But according to recent cases of lung illnesses, including the deaths of 5 people in the US, many are starting to question just how safe these devices really are.
My lungs are like a 7-8-year-old's.
Dr. Alex Wodak is a physician and the director of the Australian Tobacco Harm Reduction Association.
Vaping's been around for more than 10 years. There are 40 million people now vaping around the world, and we haven't seen these cases in other countries. We haven't seen these cases in the United States before this sudden outbreak.
And while he's concerned about the recent outbreak, he believes something more sinister might be to blame.
So it suggests to me that there's a problem in the black market.
US health officials believe synthetic vitamin E oil added to black market cannabis could be the culprit. When oil is heated, it forms an aerosol and once inhaled, travels into the lungs, coating them with a layer of fat, making it difficult to breathe and in some cases causing lung failure.
The vaping community is known about this phenomena that's been happening, people making bathtub brews or adding synthetic additives into it.
Inhaling oil is a very serious thing. It causes huge amounts of inflammation in the lung.
Dr. Colin Mendelsohn is a tobacco treatment specialist and he also believes the problem lies in backyard brews.
Vaping nicotine e-liquids does not deliver any oil to the lungs. There's no oil in nicotine e-liquids. So these problems that we're seeing in the US and the deaths are not related to vaping nicotine.
For years, smokers have used vaping to overcome their dependence on cigarettes. Take Nicavape, for example. It provides e-cigarettes to patients who are wanting to quit smoking on prescription. Despite the recent cases, those who use and sell vapes stand by their products, slamming the latest reports as nothing more than smoke and mirrors.
Let's just blame vaping for it. I don't believe it's got anything to do with vaping e-juices, just like these. Or anything you see behind me. The ingredients that are here, nothing synthetic, nothing really that can harm anyone. Over the counter products that we sell are products that have been tested. They're made in labs, reputable brands. We know the process of manufacturing. Under the table, who knows?
They're now calling on tougher laws to stop the black market from affecting Aussie lives.
Things like that are not done properly can affect people, and that's why we want this industry regulated, so we don't have these bathtub brews and have these problems, but have good regulation, have a model that works for everyone.